Hey everyone, this is Trader Travis and my Success Academy co-trainer, Peter. We are back with our weekly trade recap, trade and market recap. We're a little week off because I went away for a week on a mission trip, but I am back. So this is the first time I'm actually looking at the market fresh. I'm seeing it for the first time with you. As we said last week, if you want more trainings like this, videos like this, if you like this format, just let us know in the comment section wherever this video is posted. All right, so real quick, let me put my phone timer on. I promised Peter that I'd use a timer here to make sure I stick to 5 minutes, so I just started it. So what I want to do first is go over the general market. Again, this is the first time I'm looking at the market. I told Peter before we started recording that I was like, I don't know what happened while I was gone because I was without internet for about a week, but I came back to about $500,000 of stock sitting in my account because a couple of trades didn't work out. One in particular is Netflix. I like Netflix. I just don't like it that much. And so whenever that happens, if a trade doesn't work out, here's a tip for you. Don't freak out. You could be like, $500,000, I don't have it. Just call your broker and they will help you unwind the position or close out your position. It's happened to me before, so I just sold the stock back into the market. Again, I like Netflix. I just don't like it that much. So what happened was Netflix, Facebook, a couple of stocks tanked on earnings. It affected the general market. If you follow Market Club, you know that our template had an all go for like a hot second, and then as Peter informed me that it went away. If you blinked, you missed it. So now we are waiting for confirmation. We're waiting for the market to recover from its drop. It looks like, from what I see, the market is going to continue heading higher. But my tip for you is to expand your time frame to a longer time frame. There's a lot of short-term volatility, the up and down. Just kind of, if you use Investors Business Daily, our hot stock formula like we do in the Success Academy, pay attention to stocks that have good earnings. If they have good earnings, then you know institutional investors are going to continue buying those stocks, and they're going to go up in the long term. But in the short term, they may crash and drop just like Netflix and Facebook did. So for me, I'm going to transition my time frame a little longer, give my trades longer time frame to work out, because this short-term volatility is really getting on my nerves. So that's what I expect in the general market. I expect the general market to continue going up. There's no signs that it's going to crash again. But I do expect it to be more volatile in the short term. Long term, I expect it to go up, but in the short term, hold on tight, wear your seatbelts. All right, so next up, I have the stocks I profiled last week. One was Costco. I think the other one was Home Depot. Costco is doing okay. It had a bit of a drop when the general market dropped. It seems like it's recovering. I expect it to head higher. I am bullish on that, so I would open bullish positions. A bullish position is a position where you make money if the stock goes up. That is like a call option or a bull put credit spread or cash secured put. Those are different kind of strategies you could use to profit from a stock going up. Home Depot is another one I believe I profiled, made a trade on. That had a bit of trouble here, but it looks like it's heading to some support. Support is just a price area where stocks fall to and they have trouble going through, so it may rest there for a little bit before it heads higher. New stocks I'm targeting is Apple. That is one I'm looking to place trades on. Actually, I did place a trade on it yesterday. I alerted Success Academy members who get access to my real-time trade journal. What else? I have Apple here. I have another one. I have a question mark by, because I really don't like the chart. I'm not familiar with the stock. It is Nano, symbol N-A-N-O. That gave me a signal that it's headed higher after earnings, so that's one to keep your eye on. And the next two are Nike. I don't expect much from Nike. It's a slow and steady stock. Let's wait for the chart to pull up here, of course. Hey, I'm on a timer here. Hurry up, charts. So Nike, I got a signal that it may head higher, but I'm looking at the chart. It's a slow and steady stock, so don't expect it to jump like 10% overnight. And the last one is Wells Fargo, a Warren Buffett stock. So Wells Fargo is another one. And of course, my charts are taking forever. I don't like this chart, but I think this was Market Club that signaled me that it may head higher. If we come out, that's the 9-month chart I don't like. So sometimes when I don't like the 9-month chart, I have to come out to about a 2-year chart. Okay, so we see a 2-year chart. It's pretty volatile, but it's been steady up. So those are the stocks I have my eye on to make some bullish trades on. And the last thing I will profile is AT&T. I have about 33 seconds left here, so I'll just give you a summary. I gave you an analogy about renting out my stocks. I rent out my stocks just like I rent out my homes. Well, last week before I left on the mission trip, I knew I was without internet, so I rented it to people for 2 weeks. They are asking to buy my stock today. But the problem for me is they're going to buy it at a lower price than I paid for it. I don't want that, so I'm going to have to be a bad guy and renege on my agreement. I'm going to buy, and when I back out of my agreement, it's going to cost me a penalty. So I'm going to lose money here, but that's okay. There's my timer. That's okay for me because I am going to recoup my penalty fee by just renting out my stock to some more people, and that should bring in, I'm going to target about $2,000. And I will update you on that position and how that worked out in our next weekly recap. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Peter. And before I do, I just want to let you know we are reopening Success Academy for a few days. So if you're interested, I will try to put the links below this video. So Peter, let me give you controls here, and then you can take it over, my friend. So make Peter the presenter, and yes. All righty, it's all you.
Okay. Give me a minute here. All right, I'm going to start my timer as well, so I stick to it. All right, so I'm going to go to my spreadsheet real quick first, just to kind of show you guys where I'm at in positions. So this is I call this my Mad Money account. This is that $5,000 account. You can see, that 9.32%, that's not really my trading gain. That's my gain overall on the account, because you can see at the bottom I make a monthly $250 contribution to it. So, but I have this Macy's cash secured put that's most likely going to expire in the money, so I'm going to be assigned to Macy's, which I'm okay with because Macy's is trading just a little bit below $39.50. I'm actually going to be able to turn around on either today or Monday. I'll probably do it Monday because I don't feel comfortable selling a covered call until I know I've been assigned the shares. So Monday, once I see those shares are in my account, I'll go ahead and trade a $39.50 covered call. I'll probably get another like 45 to 50 bucks off of that. So small account, but getting those kind of gains, I'm going to see about a 2 to 2.5% monthly revenue. And I think I went over what that entails, or what that comes down to overall over the year. That's about a 24% return. So, all right, so moving out over to my 401k accounts. So I have my Macy's trades here. Nothing expires this week on Macy's on this account. But overall, this account's doing really well, or this trade is doing well. I've revenue generated since I started this, so for basically the last 6 weeks, I've generated about $1,350 in revenue, so that's about 300 bucks a week, just a little bit more. QQQ, I'm in the money. I sold a covered call at 175.50. QQQ's at 179.60, so I'm going to be assigned. This is going to be a wash, though. I was assigned last week at 175.50. I was able to sell the covered call right in my price point, so this is all profit for me. I'm not gonna lose any money selling this covered call or being assigned this covered call. So I'll go ahead and probably right around the end of the close of trading today, I'll sell a cash secured put at the money on QQQ, generate more revenue. As of right now, I've generated about $1,386 on this, or 462 bucks a week. And then AT&T, I don't have anything coming due for another 28 days. I sold my $2,200 shares. I did a $32.50 covered call. That's what I paid for them. So if I get assigned on that, it's a wash as well. And then once I do, I'll go into that, and when that comes due. That's not for another 28 days, so we're good there. Let's move over to my last one here. This is my NVIDIA trade. I got a lot of questions on this, on how I was doing it. So you'll see that I'm in the money on my covered call today. That's going to get assigned out, which I wanted. I was assigned at 250. I sold it for basically, I'm going to lose $1,000 by selling it this way. However, I'm going to switch over to my Let me switch over to my Excel spreadsheet and show you how this is all played out. Now, if you look here, I'm actually at a $71 gain. All this revenue has paid for my cash secure or my protected put that I have on NVDA. But you'll notice, I want you guys to pay attention down here. You can see these numbers here. So I turned, last week I sold a $250 covered call when I was assigned NVDA. That same day, it shot up. The way the stock had played out, I was able to buy it back and keep most of that credit and then turn around and sell at 242. So that's where I'm at with my trade today. So I generated just about almost $900 right here. So the loss I take on my stock assignment, you see where I put it in this column here, is not really $1,000, really only $200. And then when you look at my total breakdown, I'm up 71 bucks. So, and that's with those losses and my my protected put. So overall, I'm doing pretty good. I think, let's see, total revenue with my losses to include VXX. You guys remember that nightmare there? $5,100 I lost. With that loss, my total revenue has been $4,093. So that equates to about $682 a week. So not too bad. A couple points, 4 points I want to cover, and I got 15 seconds to do it. Total revenue or weekly revenue is not like a paycheck. Travis talked about this before. It's not like a paycheck when you trade options, so be very mindful of that. Also, don't be afraid to buy back a trade or change your position like what Travis did and what I did. But if it makes sense, go ahead and do it. Be flexible and don't trade this strategy if you're nervous with assignment. That's it. I went 14 seconds over. Darn.
We did great. Hey, buddy, with that, let's go ahead and stop the recording. We will wrap for a little bit afterwards or chat. And then, hey, we'll be back with you all probably next week or the week after next. You all take care. And again, I hope this weekly recap added some value to your life. If you have any questions, let us know wherever this video is posted. Take care. Have a great week.
See ya.